Of course, if I sound like I'm bitching, it's mostly about the after years, because yeah, there's going to be a lot more ranting going on during that part. Oh yeah, and speaking of the after years, I know you guys, well, yeah, a lot of you guys have probably seen my WiiWare LP of that version of the game. Well, I won't be abusing any silver apple tricks or any random number generator garbage when I play through that game. So yeah, it should be a little bit more interesting. I shouldn't be, you know, kicking bosses' asses or anything like that. So, well, hopefully I will be. But yeah, I won't be abusing, you know, getting adamantite for adamant equipment or any of that kind of stuff. I'll just be trying to use different combinations of party members to get the job done. So, yeah. Of course, we're going to be playing the Inner Splooge first, which I haven't even tested out to see what it's like for starters, but we'll find out. We will definitely find out. I have a feeling it's gonna suck, but I'll do it anyways. Clunk. Yeah. That is not your throne, Palom. Yeah, he's gotta go hit on the dwarf girl there. Spoonie! Sucks. And Edge is all of a sudden very, very shy. Why is he see, this is the part I don't understand. Why is he so fucking shy now? Because earlier on, it didn't take him... Yeah, it didn't matter to him. He was flirting with Rydia the entire fucking time. It didn't matter. Now, all of a sudden, he's, like, shy and doesn't want to talk to her? Can't look at her? I mean, what? Huh? Yeah, whatever. And we're gonna get the ending credits here, which are awesome. Music playing here during the ending credits are amazing too. Alright, well, yeah, my review for this awesome game. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game. Fucking 10 out of 10. It's fucking kick-ass. That's all I gotta say, man. This game is fucking kick-ass. I don't care what anybody says. You can take your fucking Final Fantasy 7s and your Final Fantasy 10s, even though I do like those games. Yeah, no, this game is better. I don't care. In fact, all the Super NES games are the best Final Fantasy games in my opinion. Final Fantasy V isn't as good as 4 and 6, but it's definitely good. Completely underrated. I think it's better than Final Fantasy VII. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me for saying that, but yes, it is better than Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, and Final Fantasy 4 and 6 are undoubtedly better than any of the later games. But yeah, in my opinion, this is the heyday of Final Fantasy games, the Super Nintendo era, yeah. Yeah, the graphics for this remake, pretty fucking excellent too, man. I like the spell effects. If I was going to compare it to the DS version, I would actually have to say that they're pretty equal. I mean, with this PSP purchase here, I mean, you pay 30 bucks, at least in US, pay, you know, 30 US American dollars, and you get 2 games for it. I mean, you get the original game with all the GBA bonus dungeons, some updated graphics, good sound. I mean, it's better than the frickin' GBA version. The GBA version is ass. And then you get the added bonus of some crappy interlude that's probably going to suck, which I'm going to aptly name the Inner Splooge when I actually start that part. and the After Years, which is not a bad game. It's just not as good as this. And there's a lot of shit wrong with the After Years as far as the story, but the gameplay is pretty fun. I mean, you got a whole bunch of characters you can use in that game, which is pretty cool. The band system is kind of like Chrono Trigger, where it's, I might actually use it a little bit more now that I'm not going to be abusing random number generator stuff and getting equipment and all that other stuff, like ultimate equipment. But yeah, this game is awesome, man. Good stuff. I don't know how the inner splooge is actually going to tie in with the After Years, but we'll find out. Probably won't tie in at all. I don't know. I really have no idea. Yeah. Quality assurance, huh? Well, I wonder, you know, if these quality assurance and testers and all these people working on this game, why in the hell, why in the fucking hell didn't anybody raise their hand and say, fingerprints in medieval times? That might be a little far-fetched. Some people might not like that or agree with that. I mean, did anybody raise their hand and say, no, we should probably remove that line from that piece of dialogue there because it's pretty stupid? I mean, come on, seriously, what the fuck, man? Don't they think about this stuff when they make these games? And I'm just talking about the bonus content here. GBA content is newer than the original game. So what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened with the writing? Don't they think about this shit when they write it? I mean, seriously, what the fuck, man? Oh, your fingerprints are on the spear. How? How can they tell whose fingerprints they are? Fingerprints look similar. The only way to tell is if you scan the fingerprint and match it up with... Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I know, I'm still ranting about that shit, but it really pissed me off. I mean, seriously. Fingerprints? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, in a few years, I hope Square Enix follows suit. Well, first of all, follow suit with Final Fantasy V, which, if they were going to do a 20th anniversary of that game, it would come out next year. So yeah. That would be awesome. I would definitely buy that. And then, of course, yeah, the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy VI would be in 2014. So if the PSP is still around then, maybe they could release it for that too, or this too, I don't know. Or maybe they could just remake it for a higher end system or something, I don't know. Who knows what they're gonna do, man. I don't believe that bullshit they spout out about Final Fantasy VII where they say it would be extremely difficult to do a fucking remake. Well, yeah, okay, that's why it doesn't stop them from making extremely difficult spin-off games that suck ass, by the way. Yeah, all those fucking spin-off games suck. Advent Children sucks. That movie sucks. Yeah, I know, I should be talking about this game, but I'd rather rant about other stuff right now, because honestly, I don't really give a shit. What the hell? What the hell? Oh yeah, the power save comes on. Yeah, I gotta actually hit the buttons every now and then, or else it'll just cut the game off. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is an extremely long credit sequence. Well, I suppose they gotta put in all the credits for all the quality assurance French people and English people and all the extra people that worked on the game or the remake or whatever. Yeah. Okay, now they're gonna go over the original staff. Yeah, Hironobu Sakaguchi, Yoshitaka Amano, yeah, the designer. Music, Nobuo Uematsu, yeah, good stuff. Main designer, Ken Narita, yeah. All the Hiroyuki Ito, yeah, he's a battle designer. Most of the later games too. That's funny. I don't fucking see Tetsuya Nomura in here anywhere. He had nothing to do with this game, at least the originally. So yeah, that's probably why it's one of the best. Yeah, Tetsuya Nomura, that guy is a fucking idiot. He does all the writing for like the newer games. And yeah, that's why it's so fucked up. And he probably did the writing for the bonus content too, because he's an idiot. Dun, 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 dun. And that is the end of the original Final Fantasy IV. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this part of the LP. And, yeah, in the next episode, because we're not done. No, we're not done. In the next episode, we will be starting Final Fantasy IV, The Inner Splooge. This is Veto121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.